Hi, Lewis.
Hi.
Can you tell me how different the car then felt today compared to in the sprint? I know it's a shorter race.
Yeah, it was massively different. I struggled. I didn't have any rear end, and then the car wasn't turning in low speeds. So yesterday I didn't have that problem.
And the two-stop strategy, obviously Charles with a damaged front wing managed to make a one-stop strategy finish ahead of you. So it looked like the wrong call today, but these all learnings of moving with the team.
I was just struggling with pace, so I was like, let me try something. But, didn't work.
Hi, Lewis. I know yesterday you were saying to us you needed some magic, or I think there's a quote saying you said you needed a brain transplant to get on top of this car, but it really seemed to come alive for you in that second stint towards the end there. Was there a point where you did feel comfortable in the race today? No.
There wasn't 1 second, no.
So how hard is it then? What are you dealing with in the car, and how much work is there to do?
Clearly the car is capable of being P3, so Charles did a great job today, so I can't blame him on the car.
You don't have any idea why it's just not happening for you?
Can you explain that 45-second gap between you and those at the front?
Nope.
It's kind of crazy to see that.
Not really, it just happens.
Yeah, but do you know why?
Nope.
Okay. Can you reflect on this mandated second stop? Not many of the drivers are particularly happy about it because of what it did for the racing today, or lack of, I should probably say.
I can't comment on the rest of the race. For me, I was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I was obviously I started with the penalty that I had. I obviously started 7th. Was obviously behind 2 cars for some time, and then managed to clear them. And then I was kind of just in no man's land after that. I think the gap was quite relatively big, and I was really not racing anyone. I needed a safety car or something to come into play, but it didn't happen. So. It was just pretty straightforward from there.
Yeah, because we heard them say to over team radio, push now, this is our race. So you were obviously holding back until that point, but then they didn't seem to come to you.
It wasn't very clear. The information wasn't exactly that clear. I didn't really understand this is our race.
We didn't either.
I don't know what I didn't know what I was fighting for. Am I fighting for the next spot ahead, or? But in actual fact, when I look at the data, I wasn't anywhere near any of the guys up front. So I used up my tyres a lot in that respect, in that moment. But I was so far away from them anyway. So.
All that aside, P7 to P5, that is an improvement.
At least we went forward.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hi, Lewis. We heard the radio at the end where you said something is wrong with this car. Can you tell us how it felt and what you were dealing with?
Not particularly. It was just not a great day.
Also on the strategy call, would you talk about that to us?
Strategy was good. Team did a great job. That's it.
I hate seeing you in this mood. It's hard to see you in this mood.
What do you want me to say?
I know
I just had a really bad day, and I've got nothing to say.
I totally understand that.
It was a difficult day. There's nothing else to add to it. It was terrible. There's no point explaining it. It's not your fault. I just what else to say?
I do understand that. I just hope that they find answers for you.
I'm sure they won't. They'll probably just me.
Hi, Lewis. P5 for the race tomorrow. That ties your best start with Ferrari in a Grand Prix so far this season again. How are you feeling about the car around here in that session today? Is it feeling better?
No, not really. I think we did the best we could. I think with setup, and we've been working flat out all weekend trying to get it to go quicker. But I just don't think the car is going to go that much faster. I definitely don't think we could compete with the guys up front. And I think we just have to accept that that's the way it is. And I think perhaps Charles was on a good start of his lap, but obviously didn't finish it. But maybe there's a couple more tenths there, but it wouldn't put us in the front row. Unbelievable! It was really one of the trickiest days I can remember having on particularly here as well. But I mean, Silverstone always throws something special into the mix, but the car was really, really hard to drive.
But in which way?
It just has no stability. So you go to the corner and it's snapping. It just won't stay still, and that makes it so difficult. And then in the low speed, it just doesn't like to turn. So yeah, it's a really frustrating balance because you're trying to make switch changes and all these different things, and ultimately it led to lots of mistakes. And also, I think with strategy, we ended up.
Just help us understand what that actually feels like for you. How much of a challenge that is.
It's the worst feeling. It's not a great feeling, I tell you. It's when you just can't sit back and just be confident that the rear is going to. You can lean on the rear, and when it's constantly snapping, you just have no confidence. So. The ultimate goal is to try and build up confidence in the car and then get faster and faster. But every time it's like building a goal is to try and build up confidence in the car and then get faster and faster.
A strange one at the chicane. What happened?
That's fun.
Say again, sorry.
It's fun.
Yeah. Was it a rear lock or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First time, I think, in my career.
Every time.
So what happened in quali?
I'm just useless.
So say again?
I'm just useless.
But that isn't obviously the case.
It clearly
you're not.
is.
What?
Yeah, it's what it is. Just drove terribly. It is what it is.
Was it? Do you just not feel comfortable in the car in that part of quali? Did something change?
Nothing changed.
All right.
Can I just ask you the radio message every time, what that was about?
Oh, it's me every time.
You. So you're qualifying. I know you've been upset by it before, frustrated by it before. Is that what it is?
It's what?
Is it you're qualifying, your Saturdays, or?
Yeah, I'm useless. Absolutely useless.
Any answers anywhere? I mean, this car, they're trying to get this car in a better position for you.
The team has no problem. You've seen the cars on pole, so we probably need to change driver.
Hey Lewis, obviously you look good with pace up until the point of the accident. Did the car feel good, and just what happened when you kind of lost it and obviously you ran a little bit wide?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I generally felt like it was going okay. I had good pace compared to Charles ahead of me, and my tyres were still okay. I just, the rear was getting a bit twitchy, and I got to turn 3 and had a snap, and I can recover.
How much does it hurt? Because it felt like you made real progress this weekend, and obviously without that it could have been a really strong result.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a normal sort of thing for me to have crash out of a race. So can't really say too much.